Previously on Vampyr.
Dr. Reid discovers the vampire who has been toying with him is none other than his sister Mary, who survived his previous assault and became a powerful vampire herself. After Mary murders their mother, Dr. Reid is forced to kill his sister once more. And now, Vampyr, Episode 20.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Okay, well, it's a lot to unpack there. Got some new missions. Yeah, so, I had talked about Mary possibly living, because of the vampire blood, but I hadn't thought about, the possibility that it would kind of make her bitter and angry and drive her mad, and that it would have to kill her again. I had more thought of it as we would be reunited and get along and be brother and sister again, and that is not how it turned out. Oh, okay, let's see. I've got a letter here on my desk. Dear Dr. Reid, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are now all in great danger. The Guard of Prewin has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any Ekon they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Okay. Whew. Alright. I'm curious if I gained another mesmerize level. I did not. Still level 3. Okay. I can level up again if I want to. See, I can fill up my shotgun, which I have now. Ooh, okay. Boy, that was a lot. Still kind of reeling from that. Also, I mean, bad stuff happened to Mary. She was vomiting blood everywhere, and it was creating these explosive, like, blood vines on the ground. Ooh, it was harrowing. Okay, let's take a look at, the quest log here. A few nights have passed since I buried my demented sister Mary for good, and the same questions are still tormenting me. Has this horror no end? Am I getting used to it? Since Mary was the vampire following or preceding me since I had made her immortal, who made me? And why? London is the core of uncanny forces that are still intriguing in the shadows, and my allies are but a few. Edgar Swansea is still administrating the Pembroke Hospital despite the increasing sanitary crisis. Lady Ashbury is still supporting us by financing the facility. Both have left me alone for the last night since I needed time to focus on the situation. The danger is still here. I can almost feel it. Tonight I received a letter from the lady inviting me to meet at her house as soon as possible. Maybe it's time for me to move again and go find all the answers to my many questions. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. All right. So I guess let's take a look at the map. Her mansion is there, so not terribly far. Okay, she's close by. Oh, hey, how are you doing?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Okay, so you are Oswald's partner. All right, let's see. How is Oswald doing?
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Ooh.
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see. Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Yeah.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. And surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
Huh. All right.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
Well, you know, never say never. Things happen. I'm not gonna tell anybody. But I would say you guys have been through a war, buried alive. Take all the good things you can get out of life.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
Of course it's not easy. You're obviously not in the best time period for this. All right. What are you thinking about London since you've been back? You probably wish you were still buried.
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital. And, unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Yeah, that seems accurate. All right, I think we covered all of the personal questions.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Yeah, I spent some time there as well.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Sounds about right. Okay, so when did you guys meet?
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
That's good to find someone who will watch your back. Why not leave?
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Fascinating. Well, I eat rats. Let's see. It looks like I've gotten a hint. Yes, let's talk about that rat phobia.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Wow, you guys have really been traumatized together.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
I can try. I've already tried and it was not super successful. Okay, you've got bronchitis. So might be able to cure you.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Well, this is a good place to get an infection.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You were wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Yeah, I think you both could use some TLC.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Alright, so I finally met him. That's pretty great. I've been wondering where he was. He popped up on my character screen, but I hadn't seen him. Alright, there's the bridge I want to cross. It's bound to be some pre-one. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, this guy again. Alright.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
No, I can't hear. And I'm not your champion.
I am not your champion!
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Okay, let's see. Finsbury Gate. This is my first time here. The district is in serious condition. Let's see. Wait, that's... So I guess this is the West End. Oh, that's my mommy. Shit. My mother's dead. Fucking Mary. Ugh, I killed her. Killed her again. Killing her the first time was not good for her mental well-being. Okay. To the mansion. But, so I guess I'm from the same neighborhood as Lady Ashbury? Who's that? Can I...
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Ah. Okay. Can I get through here? Yes. Alright, so we've got vampires over here killing civilians. I think that was a woman. I think that might be the guy who just took that body away. Yeah, I don't want him to shoot that flamethrower at me. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Now that I'm in this new area, I'm hoping that I'll start getting... I really want to upgrade my hacksaw to level 4. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Lady Ashbury's mansion. Alright, so I think I'm about to meet some
So this is where she lives.
people.
What a splendid house.
So it is.
Dr. Reid, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Not great. I had to kill my sister again, and she vomited blood bubbles everywhere.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
Yeah, I killed my sister 2 times.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Yes, that would have been ideal. I didn't want her to be a vampire that, well, I wanted her to be a vampire, but not one that was like driven mad and murderous.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
So I guess that means that I must have left Mary alive a little bit. Okay, so also I want to talk to you about this vision I've been having.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
Well, neither one of these quite encapsulated it, but he did radiate blood and power.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the Ancient Ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Well, that's distressing. He does seem quite old.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
That was my thought, exactly.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Lead the way.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Our health is such a strange topic. Aren't I supposed to be meeting somebody?
Please, call me Elizabeth.
Oh, are we
So,
flirting?
my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Okay, let's hear about them.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Ah, okay. Are there a lot of them?
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Trade? Yeah, what's their relationship to Priwen?
Will they fight the Guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Whoops. Okay, and why are they approaching me through you instead of directly?
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Huh. Okay. Were you forced into it?
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
I see. Okay, yeah, I was kind of wondering why you weren't a member and... okay. That makes sense. Can I trust them? It sounds like I can't.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
So why should I meet them then?
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Yeah, how much of the truth should I share?
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Okay, well that sounds annoying. All right.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Okay. So is he like the Lord Redgrave, or as in to all of London see this guy and say, "Oh, that's Lord Redgrave," or is he some sort of elder?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Okay, the Earl of Bristol. And how old is he?
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
You ever met him before face to face?
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
And, yeah, how powerful?
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Oh, that's interesting. They mix between mortals and immortals. I wonder if the mortals know that some of them are vampires.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
I see. Anyone I've heard of?
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Huh. All right, well, thank you for this little primer on the Ascalon Club.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt? I have a clue because I've read about it a little, but I'm curious to hear what you have to say about it.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Yikes. Okay. And how did you survive? Or were you not yet alive yet? You've been very cagey about disclosing your age.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
So Lady Ashbury has to be a fake name, a fake identity, or they would surely come and find her again.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
We might be. So will Ascalon fight Priwen?
Will the Guard of Priwen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Priwen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Does Priwen know who they are?
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Yeah, I guess that would kind of, if they believe the vampires started the epidemic, curing it would cause them to stand down. Yeah, why are you sticking around?
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Okay. Yeah, is there any way for me to find my maker, or should I just give up?
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
No clue at all?
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this: I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Okay, I think I've already asked if it was her. Alright, so what's the plan?
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
And what are you gonna do?
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Agreed. How can I save London? I think I know the answer to this. I can cure the plague.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Alright. Yeah, I guess it's time to meet them and get my answers.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Alright.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Okay, so a lot to unpack there. I have to meet the Ascalon Club's leader and gain his trust. All right, I'm a little curious about this district.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
I wonder who I might meet around here. If I've learned anything, it's to try and help out a district a little before I go chasing after my main objectives so quickly.
Look at it! Vicious bugger! Ah! He's dead!
So here it looks like I'm fighting vampires instead of skulls. Ooh, a good trigger part. Maybe that means I'll start getting good handle parts for my, Oh yeah, good handle parts. That's fantastic. I'll be able to upgrade my, my hacksaw soon. This pleases me. Alright, let's look at this district on the map. The Ascalon Club's over here. That's Lady Ashbury's place. Alright, so it looks like this bumps into Whitechapel, and then there's a little crossover here. So looks like I want to go this way.
Remember your vows, friend! The beast must... Freeman shall prevail! Oh my god!
See. Is it this way I want to go? Ooh, a theater. Very cool. Okay, looks like I'll eventually maybe be able to go in there, but I can't yet. Okay. But it looks like I basically walked out of Lady Ashbury's house and immediately went the wrong way. Hideout is. Oh boy. Alright, I gotta be careful. Remember what I... Oh boy, okay, alright. This is gonna not be good. gonna go badly for me. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Yep, I'm gonna die again. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. Alright, so, okay, I've got to be a little more careful. I think I need to clear out this area so I can get to my... Hello. So I can get to my... my hideout, which I would like to do because then I could evolve and be a little less vulnerable in this area, which would be quite helpful. No. Oh god. Okay. Oh boy. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you guys fight each other for a second. Do I have any... No serums. Alright. Okay. This will help me get a little blood. Feel a little bad getting help from Priwin, but definitely a little bit squishy for this area. Okay. Phew. But if I get to my hideout, I can level up and increase some stuff. And I can also, I think I have the parts I need to upgrade my weapon, so that would be ideal. Alright, let's see. I don't know if everything in here is dead. Also, I hope this is actually where my house, my hideout is, because... Is this it? Oh, yeah, this is my... Wow, this is my house. Shit. Well, nothing like coming home again and having it suck. Oh, who's that? Kimura Tadao. Kimura Tadao. I might have failed to save that person. Alright, so I think the next order of business is going to be to look around Reid's mansion, and then, yeah, I already failed a mission, apparently. This guy, yeah. I think I was supposed to save him, and I didn't. Alright, yeah. So, getting home to the West End and already failing the citizens of my very own district. Way to go, Dr. Reid. Next time on Vampyr. If you're enjoying this Ferocious Tater Tot Let's Play, please do hit the tot to subscribe. Thank you, and have a lovely day.